My brother is taking a lot of flack because
he was saying that big government won.
Yeah, but I think what he's basically saying is now Trump won without being ideological. He has, and we have to understand that where the electorate is right now, that they don't want to hear a bunch of this pointy-headed stuff that you and I might get into, this constitutional stuff. He's not saying he doesn't want to continue to teach people. He doesn't want to continue to advocate it. Of course he does. He's just saying we got to deal with the cards, or we've got to accept the cards that are dealt with.
Right. Go with the yeah.
Anyway, I'd be excluded from coming on next week for that little faux pas.
Yeah, but you mentioned too, and he touched upon this. But you mentioned this, and in your column as well, you touched on this. The difference between the politics and ideology, that it's not ideology that's driving this election.
Yeah, and by the way, I want to point this out. I haven't talked to Rush about this, but he's not.
No, and I don't mean to make you answer for.
I know. People have attacked me all over the place, and him derivatively, me derivatively through him. And I just want to point out, he hasn't surrendered. He's just trying to be realistic about what's going on. He sees his role as a commentator and trying to realistically point out what's going on. There is no way in the world he will ever give up conservatism, and nor should any of us. But on the other hand, when Trump does something that is applaud-worthy, we should applaud him, and we ought not sit around like little misfits and, well, I don't like Trump, therefore I'm never going to compliment him. Well, in fact, he now has an incentive to govern conservatively because the people that he's surrounded himself with,
except for one, I'd say.
Pardon?
Except for one, I'd say.
Yeah. But Kellyanne Conway, Sean, who I know has his ear, these people are pushing him toward conservative solutions, and I think he's made a change in the last month at least. He's appeared more adult. He stayed off Twitter. And I'm not, by the way, some of these people, never Trumpers, say, now look, you Trumpers, you guys, you reluctant Trumpers, don't even give Trump any credit, because just because you're for him over Hillary doesn't mean you have to carry his water. I'm not carrying his water.